Всем привет! Ну что ж, новенькая игрушка Elex номер 1. Она же Gothic.4. Магия и технологии. Хоть я это не сильно люблю, но здесь им это удалось. Так, картинка на месте. Отлично. Новая игра. Попробую хардкор, если будет сильно душить, то скину уровень сложности. Ну, давайте для начала попробуем так.
Magalan, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magalan fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The berserkers, the clerics, the outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. Elex, an element unknown to Magalan. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by Elix's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, Elex offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain Elex. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress Ice Palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magalan. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magalan.
Что-то пошло не так. Хорошо здесь. Вот нахрен ты шлем выкинул.
Jax, you've failed your mission. You know our directive. There can be only one consequence for failure.
Ой-ой. Вот это порядки. Провалил задание, все. Тебе пизда. Привет, Наташ. Кусай. Так, ну вот, собственно говоря, игра началась. 2017 год. Ё-моё, 5 лет игре. Ну, это та же самая Готика, по сути. Только более удобная, более проработанная.
And I better find a weapon.
А почему не побрился? Побрился. Мне просто сами нравится ходить. Так. Вот эти вот штуки дают зелень планете.
I must have been here for days. The Elex is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Calyx take them? No. No, if Calyx had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This is Idan, enemy territory. If Calyx returns, or if the berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure.
Ну да, Элекс весь выветрился, мы теперь не такие белые, как раньше. И мы не знаем, кто нас обокрал. А ты издеваешься? Да блин. Да блин. Управление, конечно, что-то надо привыкнуть. Отлично, я отпинал дерево.
Maybe I could find something useful in there.
Это не фонарики, это растения.
I look like one of the free people. There mustn't be a scrap of Elex left in my body.
Так, давайте сохранимся. Тут нужно ходить очень осторожно. Если вы ошиблись районом, ну, блин, это значит, что вам придется загружаться. Ну и всякие секретики тут тоже есть. Но только какие где и что в них находится, я не помню. Карта у нас нифига не маленькая. Вот. То есть гулять тут можно бесконечно. О, видите? Одна тычка. И у меня 2 тычки. У меня больше половины хп сняли. Поиграно. Это слабенький монстр. Ладно, идем пока по маркеру. Надо закончить хотя бы тренировку.
U3, one of my crony units. It looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's unsalvageable. I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in a den. Finding that drone would be helpful.
Эх, к сожалению, нашего дрона не спасти. Он бы нам очень пригодился. Тут даже 2 опыта. Это погода. Да выходи на улицу. Тут, кстати, на средней сложности, знаете, тяжеловато.
Technology from the old world. That's all that's here. I'd better move on.
Так, что у нас тут есть? Руда, стрела, лук. Это хорошо. Шкатулки, кружки, всякое говно непонятное, изолента. Так, инвентарь. Так, ячейка быстрого доступа. Так. Лук давайте на 2. Так, а хилки на 5. Так, ну тут квесты, вся херня, прокачка. У нас пока 1-й уровень. Так, ну стрелять тут намного проще, чем во 2-й готике. Вот можно на стульчике посидеть, если очень хочется. Отмычка пригодится. Да, 2 опыта здесь и правда делают погоду. Так, вроде бы все зачистили. Сейф. Ну, после каждого боя лучше сохраняться, потому что, блин, никогда не знаешь, где найдешь и потеряешь. 1 рубль. Так, взять все. Привет, Юль. Да, еще раз.
Here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Secor? If I want answers, I need to find him. And, for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Вот прикольно, вроде бы современное, так сказать, строение, архитектура, но кругом леса, ну и не только леса, все бегают с мечами, с топорами, с луками, с дробовиками, лазерным оружием, гранатами и прочими прелестями современного и будущего мира.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
Да, обязательно я буду следовать инструкциям персонала.
My jetpack. Finally some luck. The guy that took my armor must have dropped it. Now, all I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out where my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong?
Ну вот, теперь у нас есть джетпак. Жить становится легче. Так. Ну вот, броня плюс 3. Ну, самое важное. Так уже есть. Так, что тут у нас? У нас тут шкафчик. Вяленое мясо. Так, еще крыска.
Edan, the land of the berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calix's job for him.
Так, еще 1 рубль нашли. Крепкая хилка пригодится. Ау.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Ни за что я не буду извиняться.
I don't apologize for nothing, asshole. And I don't trust anyone, especially not you.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive, and people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the Rotboars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
Здесь никого нет.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, then you got really lucky. An Alb raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, you don't want to run into a party of Albs. But, hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing from what I can see.
Ну вот, тот холодность, который тут выскакивает, это что-то типа как в Звездных войнах, светлая и темная сторона. Но я, скорее всего, буду за темную сторону, но как получится. Я не понимаю, как оно работает до сих пор. Так, ну что, твои слова звучат логично.
What you say is logical.
Logical, right. Does that mean you're coming? Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life can start again. A new beginning. When the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for Elex, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a converter with us to protect you. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us.
Why do you want to help me?
Like I said, Goliath needs people. Warriors, cultivators, hunters, storekeepers. Whatever your skills, we can find a place for you.
And you just take people in?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but it's not like you have things easy out here. Look, we can keep talking, but at some point, you gotta decide. So, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna stay here, or come with me?
Да, пойдем.
Your actions and words seem to match. I will trust you. For now.
Yes, well, I'll take that as a compliment. You won't regret it. Combat, magic. If those interest you, then the Berserkers offer training to people who join their ranks. We'll make a warrior of you. We should get going. This is Rotboard territory. You won't last long if a pack of them turn up here. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the Elex to buy armor and supplies. Trust me, you'll need them.
Конечно, я с тобой пойду.
I will come with you to Goliath. Lead the way.
And follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, you'll find Goliath to the east, the foot of the mountain. Just look for the light from our mana shrine. You can see that from a good distance away. Oh, and the name's Duras. Pleased to meet you.
Just lead the way.
Very well. And keep up. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the
Конечно, я
underground
пойду.
zone of
Это
the
ж
local
халявный
wildlife.
кач.
And neither of us want to end up as Rotboard food. Let's go.
Так, кто-то здесь скелет обронил. Совсем свежий. Да, много букв, да-да-да. Так, топорик будет помощнее.
Are you ready to go on?
Наташ, в сталкере букв нету практически. Там читать почти ничего не надо.
Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked.
Вот в Fallout боков много, это да.
If it's so dangerous, why do you come out here?
Magalan almost died when the comet hit. A living, breathing planet turned to ash and dust. But the berserkers are using their magic to bring our world back to life. Just look around you. Edan is the greenest place on Magalan. They need more people. And they offer anyone who comes the same chance to start over. We should move on. One downside of all this plant life is that you can't see the rot boars coming.
I want to find the thief who took my armor.
Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's an outlaw I found out here a few days ago. Very jumpy. Definitely looking for something.
Where do I find him?
Huh. I don't know. He disappeared off to the northeast. I'm guessing he went back to Tavar. But, hey, I wouldn't rush after him. He's probably sold your armor by now.
Не будем задерживаться.
All right. Then follow me.
Так, ну совсем за тобой я не буду идти, конечно. Мне тут полутаться надо немножко. Может, позову кого к тебе. Кто-то мне опыта добыл. Вот тут эликсит есть, хилка есть. Совсем уж торопиться смысла нету.
Let's go.
Вот трава какая-то целебная.
We should get moving. Let's go.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world. A reminder that the past can be left behind.
Can we find anything useful there?
Maybe. Maybe. A group of clerics came through this area a few days ago. A scouting party reconnoitering Goliath.
Ну, видели ебаку.
Well, that was their plan. Instead, they ran into a group of rot boars. Got chased into those ruins and haven't come out.
Ой, идет. Хороший враг, мертвый враг.
The only good enemy is a dead enemy. Those rot boars saved you a job.
So, you think the value of life is decided by the style of armor it wears? Well, you'll find many that agree with you. But, for me, if Magalan is to survive, every life must count. Why haven't you joined a faction?
Ответим вопросом на вопрос.
Why did you choose to join the berserkers and not the clerics?
The clerics follow the god Kalan, who tells them technology will save us all. I don't believe in gods, and I don't think boxes of cables hold all the answers.
Можешь мне присоединиться к альбам?
Maybe I should join the Albs.
You don't join the Albs. You're born one, or they choose you. That means most people are taken, rejected, and killed horrifically. The survivors are turned into mindless addicts. They might once have been free people like you and me, but Elex has turned them all into emotionless killing machines. Go to Zakor if you want, but all that will await you is misery and death.
Ну да, я знаю, что вся наркота уже вышла.
Maybe I should join the outlaws.
They might call themselves the kings of the desert, but they're just hanging on to survival like the rest of us. And that survival comes at the cost of anyone around them, even their own kind.
Наташ, ты в визуальные новеллы не играл, вот там букв много.
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here. Let's go on.
Well, we have a choice to make. You're short of equipment. We could see if the clerics have left any in the ruins.
You want us to go into the ruins?
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. So maybe we should just head straight for Goliath. I better warn you that the creatures in there won't take prisoners. It would definitely be safer to bypass them for now. So, what do you think? Shall we risk entering the ruins?
Конечно, рискнем. У меня ж халявный, блин, телохранитель.
Let's go into the ruins.
A brave choice. Opportunities are there to be seized. Those clerics should be around here somewhere.
Вот был бы я один, хер бы я туда пошел.
Are you ready to go on?
Да, да, готов. Поехали. Работаем.
I'll help you.
Вот и все, стрелы кончились. Оу. Ага, отлично план.
Let's go. We should get moving.
Так. Давай, ты нападай, я на подсосе.
Can't be fooled now. Maybe I could use it. This place will come in handy.
Замечательно. Так, у нас тут крыска еще. Отлично. Так, давайте захаваем чего-нибудь вкусного. Супчик. И консервы. Мало. Еще хочу. Не наелся. Вяленого мяса. Нет, сырое мясо я жрать не буду. Ну, в санитарах, да, там много чего написано. Так, это у нас fast travel. Так, сейчас мы посмотрим, что мы здесь пропустили. Ну вот почему тут нужно с кем-то вдвоем ходить, потому что, блин, вот вроде бы начальная локация уже, блин, черти с черепами проклевываются. Это я возьму. И там что-то интересное растет. Лист маны. Так, тут у нас грузовичок. Бутылка с водой. Неплохо. Энергетик тоже хорошо. Еще вода. Консерва. Кто-то гуманитарку вез, да не довез, да. Ну, бывает, фигня случается. Давай, Наташ, давай. Так. Ну, парочку рублей. Лишними не будут. Деньги вообще никогда лишними не бывают. Ну, кто-то нам мясо уже пожарил.
That isn't enough.
Вы слышите эти звуки? О, какой там красавчик впереди. Давай, иди сюда. Иди. Ну давай, иди, чё ты? Блять, а он весь пошел. Не-не-не, не сегодня. Так. Всего 5 опыта. Ну, как вы уже заметили, тут довольно-таки сложно. О, это клирик отдыхает. Это уже такие технологичные ребятки.
Let's go.
Вот, можно поспать. Пропаганда. Кто мне? Иду. Не-не-не, нет, на меня нападать не надо. Фу. Отлично. Чуть не отъехали. Вот был бы я менее расторопным, было бы очень плохо. 33 рубля. Маленькая хилка. Ну, что-то задание. Ну, мне это что-то задание вообще не интересно.
Let's go.
Да. Дурс, мы сюда лутаться пришли.
We should get moving. These ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world?
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was. The other factions pick through its bones, hoping to find the technology it left us.
Ну да, вот берсерки, они больше к прошлому хотят вернуться. Вот. Изгои это просто гопники, так сказать. Бандиты, наркоманы, дебилы и прочее. А клирики, они идут строго в сторону будущего. Пачка денег старого мира. О, еще один клирик. Молитвенник клириков. Так. Какой-то квест сделали. Сами того не ожидая. Так, ну, здесь я ничего интересного не вижу. Юля, а что тебе горло-то сорвало? Вроде жара на улице. Или слишком много читала? А, блядь, запертый сундук, а у меня навыков взлома нету.
There was something hanging there.
Ну, если вспомним, мы сюда вернемся, но мы навряд ли вспомним. Ясненько. Ну ты у Игоря деньги требуй, а то ты слишком много читаешь. Надо и стримеру чем-нибудь заниматься, помимо того, что играть. А патроны для ружья лишними не будут.
Here, I found these.
Elex technology. It's forbidden to berserkers. Officially, you're supposed to hand it in when you arrive in Goliath. But that'll be your choice. Just don't go flashing those weapons around when we get back, okay? Some berserkers are really strict about the laws. Others are more lenient. You see, we leave the Albs and clerics to rely on machines. In Edan, we use magic.
Ну да, берсерки это маги. Как бы странно это ни звучало.
Do you often find clerics in Edan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all take from each other. At least it's just raids from the clerics for now. There have been wars in the past. And it does seem like there are some clerics who want to repeat those mistakes and take us back into open warfare.
Ну да, все воруют, друг друга душат. В общем, идет нормальная цивилизованная жизнь. Погнали.
Let's go on to Goliath.
Right. Follow me.
You say there were elves in this area. How long ago was that?
The raider crashed a week ago. It's been quiet since then. Well, apart from the scouting party on the edge of the forest. It feels like something serious is brewing up there in Zakor. And that's bad news for us all. I'll help you.
Ты что, дикий, что ли? Ну, у нас уже второй уровень, но прокачиваться рано. Да я еще и не знаю, что именно я хочу прокачать. Юль, ты со всех деньги бери. Это по 100 рублей за час. Или пусть сами мучаются. Я просто честно не понимаю, зачем этим заниматься за бесплатно, на голом энтузиазме. Ну, если скажут, то это хорошо. Будет меньше мучений. А это главное. А что там за замес? А, гопники. Так, давайте засейвимся. Эй, уроды! Дурас! Дурас! Куда пошел? Эй! Ё-моё! Я понял. Ладно, Вопросов больше не имею. Мне просто под жопу закинули гранату. Все. Вопрос решен. Не, к гопникам я пока не пойду. Ну нахрен. Ну если по своему желанию, тогда да. Хотя я бы все равно деньги брал.
Let's go.
Если, так сказать, голос срывается, то нафиг это надо. Ё-моё, как здесь светло.
We need this damn thing, but these mutants are everywhere. There! There, you hear that? They're coming from above. Hey, you idiots! Move your asses and get them!
Ау! Да нет! Да нет! Да нет! Блядь, лечись! Да пушку достань, дебил! Блядь! Так, на свежем воздухе поговорим. Иди сюда. Не-не-не-не-не. Отличный прыжок. Ой. Так, давайте поедим немножко. Вот так-то абсолютно внезапно нарвались на крысу, чуть не сдохли. Ну хорошо, хоть вытащили. И да, я сейчас тоже ни хрена не вижу. Ясно. С возвращением, Наташ. А меня чуть крыса сейчас не изнасиловала. Тут пацаны отдыхают. Изгои. Ну да, видите, это уже просто обычные вояки. Ничего примечательного. Так, а что за топорик? Ага. А чтобы взять топорик, нужно 10 силы. Ой, блядь, 33 силы и 23 брони. Не знаю, пока что давайте вот так вот прокачаемся. Да, очко обучения у нас есть одно. Но это у учителей. Плавать я не... Хотя... Может, что тоже, что лежит? Не, ни хрена тут нет. Возвращаемся. Колонки включи. А у нас сейчас тоже, кстати, похолодало. Куда он там усвистал-то без меня? Ау! Не-не-не, не сегодня. Ой, ой. Ау! Ну, всякой мелочью мы уже можем что-то предъявить. Хоть это радует. Здесь еще есть? Не, ни хрена тут нет. Так, давайте на отдельный слот какой-нибудь хавчик поставим. Так, он наверх уехал, да? Ничего я особо интересного не вижу, ладно.
We should get moving.
Да, да, пошли. Ой, 40 градусов это пипец.
Are you ready to go on?
Я от 30-то охреневаю, а тут целых 40.
You should be able to make your way on alone from here. You can find supplies and get yourself back on your feet in Goliath. And then, the choice will be yours.
So I can just leave whenever I want.
You should try to get a better weapon and some armor before heading into the wastelands, but that's up to you. Have a look around our community. See what we can offer you.
What happens if you find an alb here?
They try and kill us, so we kill them. Except the Separatists, a group of Albs that has broken away from Zakor. Maybe they could be allies.
Думаешь, отступники вам помогут?
You think the Separatists will help you fight the Albs?
Maybe these Separatists want to join the Free People. Maybe they're just another threat. But I'm sure that together, we can defeat the Albs. But, for now, the Separatists are outnumbered, without friends and defiant. They're already finding life is hard out here if you haven't joined one of the factions. That makes them jumpy, so I'd be careful around them. They're suspicious of everyone. Well, we have reached Goliath, but this is only the start of your journey. Look for me once you've settled in. You'll find me up at Warlord Ragnar's stronghold at the top of Goliath.
Да, хорошо. Так, давайте устроим небольшой перерывчик. Налью себе еще чайку, вот полюбуйтесь пока видами. Вот, скоро буду. Так, ну что, вот мы в нашем первом городе. Ой, блин, после Вархаммера такая расслабляющая игра просто отлично. Надоело быть постоянно в напряжении.
All right, you can stop there. In the name of the Hooded Crows, and with the power invested in me by the warlords of Goliath, I hereby challenge you to state who you are and what you want. You should know that Goliath is eternally vigilant in its search for Albs.
За чаем бегал. За чаем. Я что, похож на Альба?
Do I look like an alb?
Well, Albs are normally pasty white, but I've heard some of them are painting themselves to look normal just so they can come in here and cause trouble. All right. You can go in, but all weapons must remain sheathed. Start anything, and a paladin will turn you to ash faster than you can say, I wish that Duras guy hadn't sent me here. Oh, and don't steal anything, or flash technology around. I don't expect any more or less from you.
Understood.
Good. Then I welcome you in the name of the Berserkers.
Угу. Ну да, блин. Не кради, не пользуйся технологиями, не дрочи, не употребляй и все такое. Понимаю. Кто здесь главный?
Who's in charge here?
As long as Thorold, the great pilgrim and master of all magic, is away on retreat, Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows, is in charge. Warlord of warlords, mighty and just, he is an example to us all. I wouldn't go knocking on his door unless you're serious about joining us. But you might get lucky and see him in the lower quarter. He likes to keep an eye on things personally.
Right, got it.
That's why Duras sent you here? To be recruited? You better join us and not the outlaws if you want to live. Follow the laws, impress people, and Ragnar might see fit to let you become a berserker. Break the laws, and we'll break you.
Все, свободен. Не кради, говоришь, да? Ну-ну. Здрасте.
What are you doing here?
Гуляю. А что? Ага. Так, наверх можно не ходить. Ну давайте прогуляемся по городу. Людей посмотрим, себя покажем. Давай, Юль, пока. Пока. Меня ж никто не видит. Ой. 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 Я ничего не краду, я беру то, что принадлежит мне. Ничего не знаю. Идите в жопу. Да, воровать здесь крайне не рекомендуется. Кстати, а что за меч? Ядовитый. 60 ловкости, вы что, ёбу дали? Ладно. Хорошо. Окей. Здравствуйте.
Another incomer. Are you here to trade, fight, or just add another mouth to the masses? Because unless we get help, I don't know how we're gonna keep feeding the people we've already got here. They are supposed to be able to conjure stuff up with their magic, but can they do that with supplies? Can they magic up the food we need? No, they can't.
А ты при всем желании не сможешь себе еду сделать. Ее же надо откуда-то брать. Закон сохранения энергии, вся фигня.
Magic up supplies?
Mana, spells, magic it up, whatever you want to call it. Work here might be quite hard, physical labor, but it's supposed to be balanced out with magic. But where is the help that I need? But then, what does magic do for me when I'm hungry? In any case, I won't let myself be deceived. Even if our magic can protect us from what is out there, it is no replacement for a full stomach.
Так выйди на улицу.
What do you have to trade?
You can take a look at our stock. The selection is more limited than I'd like, but it's what we have. Of course, if we weren't besieged by outlaws, albs, and we're still pen-pushing bureaucrats, I could offer you more.
У вас все так плохо?
Are things really that bad in Goliath?
That depends who you ask. I'm sure there are some who don't notice how hard it is for everyone at the bottom of the pile.
Ну, четвертой харизмы у меня еще нет. А ты меня можешь чему-нибудь научить?
Teach me something.
Of course.
Ну, вот у нас есть 2 очка обучения. Вот. Что нам нужно для прокачки? Деньги, очки навыков, которые с каждым уровнем прибавляются, и характеристики. Боевая подготовка. Моя. Мы пока ничего вкачать не можем. Увеличивает харизму. Ясно.
Stop messing around with that technology, will you?
Да, конечно. Не пользуюсь технологиями, помню. Давайте силу до 20-очки докачаем. Хитрость. 15-шку. Ну и стойкость 15-шку. А там посмотрим. Так. Похоже, у тебя проблема.
It sounds like you have a problem.
Oh, I wish it was only one. But let's start with the Ison clan promising me regular deliveries from the Valley of the Damned, and then failing to get them for me. It's time Master Thorald returned from his retreat to put this right. But like everyone else, it seems like he has plans greater than, say, making sure everyone gets fed. If we don't get that food, we'll be living on hope and fresh air. Then, why should you care if our warlords don't?
Я могу чем-то помочь?
Can I help?
You? Well, not one to turn down that sort of offer. My only motive is to keep people fed. If I'm going to achieve that, I need someone to talk to Angrim. I need someone to persuade him how serious the situation is. These warriors seem to think that fighting is the only thing that matters. But let's see them try fighting when they've not eaten for a week. Can you tell Angrim that's how bad it is? That if we don't start getting boxes of supplies, then the only thing he'll have to eat is boxes.
Хорошо, я с ним
I'll
поговорю.
speak to Angrim for you.
Thank you. My hunters are doing their best. But we can't get by without those food supplies from the valley.
It sounds like these supply problems are getting you down.
No guards for escorting the supplies here or to distribute them afterwards. Outlaws and clerics stealing some of what we do send.
Yes,
It's not just you. I had my armor stolen by an outlaw.
Outlaws. The one thing you can trust them to do is to steal things.
And you know where they take the things they've stolen?
Well, if they're true outlaws, there is only one place they'll take them. Straight to Tavar and a share of the profit.
Interesting to know.
Так, а где мне Торальда найти?
Where can I find this Master Thorold?
The pilgrim has been gone for so long, I'm not sure anyone knows where he is. He announced that he needed to go into retreat for some higher purpose, and that was it. He left. All we know is that his leaving had something to do with Elex and mana. But what exactly, I don't think anyone knows.
Понятно. Так, нам нужно найти какого-то
That turns my
ангрима.
blood cold.
Погнали искать. Так, здесь у нас что? Здрасте. Я не ворую. Все в интересах революции. Но метелку тоже возьму, пригодится. Опаньки. А вот это полезная бутылочка. Малое эликсовое питье. У нас их даже две. Опыт плюс 100. Сюда. Холодность повышается. Да, мы идем в темную сторону. Здорово, Александр.
You can get out.
Я уже все взял, что мне надо. Ухожу, конечно.
Ah, Gunfast. What news from the fields?
You hear Yora's still looking for volunteers to go up to the converter?
Good luck to him. I don't know anyone who's going to risk that journey in a hurry.
Здрасте.
You hear an outlaw's been spotted?
Doing what have we here? Welcome to the Berserkers. You want to make it all the way to the top? You must observe our sacred traditions. Most sacred of all, never have an empty glass. Tell me, what brings you here?
Это твоя таверна?
Is this your tavern?
It is indeed. Tavern, home from home, resting place for the hard-working man. We offer shelter to all loyal berserkers. You want something to drink?
Да.
Give me a drink.
What'll it be?
Кстати, да, насчет топорика надо озаботиться будет. Так, вот тебе ржавый топор, вот тебе железный пруд, граната. Хрен его знает, лук я тебе не продам. Так. Не знаю, есть ли смысл ему еду продавать. Но мне точно сейчас зелья маны не надо, мне не нужен ментальная энергия. Продаю все. Сырой эликс и ману я пока тебе не отдам, она мне может пригодиться. Вот тебе тут магниевый факел. А, все это дрянь надо, кстати, прочитать будет. За чтение тут опыт. Так, вот это вот, весь этот мусор забирай. Метелки забирай, шкатулку забирай, это говно забирай. Туалетку забирай. Вот эту херню забирай. Рецепты я тебе не отдам. Патроны я тебе не отдам. А что у тебя есть? Только бухло и жратва, да?
You're the second person to tell me
Okay.
that today.
You looking for something?
Это можно взять, да?
What is going on?
Лол. Ой, и кружку можем взять. И чашку взять можно.
Don't you have any shame?
Пылесосим все. А хилку взять можно? А, это мана, ну, тоже пригодится, продам.
Stop that.
Что? Вы же сами говорите, что
Oh
можно.
yeah. Ragnar's always popping in here to let me know.
You think you can get away with that?
Да, понимаю, наглость, второе счастье, да-да-да.
You're getting the seedlings in.
And you're
I
doing
think the next few
what?
crops should go well.
Hard work pays off.
I can
Привет, Иван.
Cultivators. The shoulders upon which
Стрим
all
час
berserkers
назад,
stand.
полтора.
Warlord or warrior. We should never.
I can never tell if you're being serious.
Stop that thief!
А вот это уже нельзя было делать. Да, могу,
Hey, that's against the law.
могу. А какая игра тебя интересует?
You shouldn't do that.
Ну, я имею в виду жанр.
Will you stop doing that shit?
Oh yeah. Ragnar's always popping in here to let me know his plans. Treats me like a brother, he does.
Да, здесь уже воровать нельзя.
I think the next few
I'm
crops
watching you. And do you feel good now?
Отойди, мешаешь.
Are you completely mad? What are you doing here? There is nothing for you here.
Что, правда?
You had better go now.
Will you cut out that crap?
Свободно. А, вот это я тоже возьму. Все, пока.
Hey, can I help you? What do you want here?
Я просто мимо шел.
I'm just passing through.
Many arrive with that intention. Most stay. Let me welcome you to Goliath, the jewel of Magellan. Here you can see what our world once was, and what she can be again. But tread carefully whilst you're here. Some of the plants we're cultivating in the seedling farms are fragile. Damaging them means exile to the Valley of the Damned. So I'd watch your step. It'll make life easier all round. Life is a lot more comfortable here in Goliath than out in that valley.
Из шутеров Half-Life. Так, ну GTA рекомендовать бессмысленно. Мафия первая, которая не переиздание. Wolfenstein New Order. Чужой против хищника. Второй. Что еще такого вспомнить-то? Singularity. Тоже интересный сюжетик. Больше пока ничего не вспоминается.
What do you mean, the jewel of Magellan?
You've seen what a wasteland the rest of the world is. Zakor's ice sheets, Ignodon's lava fields. Only here in Edan can you see Magellan as it was before the comet hit. I know. What use is history when staying alive takes every scrap of effort we have? But if we don't know where we came from, how can we know where we're going? This land around us was desolate only a few years ago. If people hadn't remembered what it was like before, how could it have grown and bloomed again? That's true of people too. Plant the right idea, and they become something amazing too. But only if they know their past and believe in a better future. And that's what we really grow here. We grow hope.
What's a seedling farm?
We grow a lot of different plants here. Specimens of all the types we can find. But of them all, the world hearts are the most important. For where they grow, all life will follow. That's why these plants get their own fortified defenses. If you would like to see the work we do, you are welcome to visit us. Many incomers stay to become cultivators. We always have space for more people willing to dedicate themselves to Magalan. I hope you find your place here.
So, I have to go.
Здорово, Серег. А какой игры последней? Я не знаю. Какую игру последнюю я говорил? Я уже не помню. Бля, игр столько, вот просто, блин. Вот так просто дохуя. О, здрасте.
Well, there's a face I haven't seen before. Newcomer, aren't you?
You have a problem with new faces?
Problem? Me? Oh, I never have problems, only solutions. And I reckon we can solve problems for each other.
What problems?
Of the financial kind. The kind where I've got money I'm just looking to give away, and you have empty pockets to fill.
Это местный криминалитет. Такой, блин, слащавый у него голос. Ой, Серег, я с тобой поздороваться забыл. Чего? Блять. Александр, хватит меня троллить уже. Так, ближе к делу.
Get to the point.
All right. I'm just saying you look like someone with potential, and there's nothing worse than wasted potential. Except maybe being impaled up the unmentionables with a hot, rusty poker. But, and I'm getting to the point, here's me, right? A loyal and honest berserker, someone who knows what's right, what's legal, and what's not. Then there's a newcomer like you. Well, any newcomer has the potential to make honest mistakes when it comes to legalities. And if you did, then I, as an honest berserker, could help put such mistakes right in a way that earns us both Elexit.
А почему это я должен тебе доверять?
Why should I trust you?
'Cause I'm a hooded crow, not one of your rule-making Eisen clan. Not a wannabe Hammer clan. I'm a good, honest, straight-talking, hooded crow.
Clans?
The Hammer clan, the Eisen clan, and the clan of the Hooded Crows. That's your berserkers. So, if you were to get your hands on rare, legally questionable items, I could, being a loyal berserker, take that trouble off your hands.
Rare items?
Rare is where the Elexit is. You can spend your life dreaming of Elexit, or spend your Elexit living your dreams. Your choice.
Как сладко поет. Тебя интересует дичь?
You're looking for rare items?
I help people with problems. When someone discovers rare items that are legally questionable, I solve this problem without the need to take up the time of our busy official authorities. No fuss, no overstretching our legal authorities. It's much better for everyone. And all for the right price. I just do as any honest, loyal, law-abiding, practical berserker should do.
Так, насчет ценных находок.
About these rarities.
Yes?
Оружие клириков надо?
Want to buy some cleric's weapons?
Are you crazy? That's way too hot for me to handle. You get caught with those, and you can dig your own grave, and a grave for anyone connected to you. My advice, you get rid of that stuff as fast as you can. And take this to help you remember. If anyone asks, I never heard of any weapons, right?
О, как он обоссался.
What's the catch?
Catch? What catch? You'll earn a handsome amount of Elex. Where's the catch in that?
Do you take me for stupid?
No, no. Stupid would only cause me trouble. Who wants stupid? Smart is what I need. Smart knows how to keep everyone happy. Smart knows how to keep the laws in perspective and turn a healthy profit. And I can see you're smart.
Что тебе надо, блин?
Exactly what goods are you looking for?
Me? I don't want anything. But I might know a few people in need of mature healing roots. Born the cultivator knows where they grow. And if you could persuade him to let you harvest them, then maybe I could persuade someone to give you Elex for them.
And if I just give the roots to Born?
You could, but then Born's not going to be as financially grateful as me. Meaning he'll pay you less if I have to spell it out.
Блять, Алик, ты дурак? Мы говорим про запрещенные товары, а ты мне, блять, вещаешь про какую-то траву, блять. Так, ну что-нибудь веселое можешь раздобыть?
Can you get a hold of Alp technology?
Alptech is far, far too hot and Goliath, my friend. I'm a brave man, but no outlaw, no reaver. I mean, just the other day, I met a bounty hunter who was trying to track down an outlaw over something. Trust me, you want to stay away from that life and that merchandise.
Сингулярность, что ли? Блять. Как можно S перепутать с К? Ой, бля. Да, как с тобой сложно, Сань? Блять, сейчас. Ой. Я тоже ни хера не понимаю по-английски, но, блядь, писать я умею. Так. Еще что нужно?
Do you need any other items?
Well, there is something that needs acquiring and redistributing. You know the pit, right?
What's the pit?
Oh, it's a storage place. They keep unwanted items there. Well, Yora, the guy in charge there, needs help collecting things with Elexit in them. And here's you looking to be helpful. So, how about you help collect that stuff for him, then accidentally lose it on the way back?
You want me to bring you things with Elex in them?
Well, truth be told, Yora really doesn't like that stuff. And I know people who love it. So, it would be winners all around.
Вот это уже больше похоже на правду.
Any more rare items you're interested in?
You've noticed the mana shrine, right? Big building in the middle of Goliath?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that building contains all the Elex they use to make mana. And mana is magic in whoever's hands hold it. I'm telling you, Elex can make profits appear out of nowhere. All you have to do is make it disappear from under Caldron's nose.
Вот это тоже хорошая наводочка. Ладно, пока что хватит. Так, а чему ты меня можешь научить?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Карманный вор. Взлом. 75 ловкость. Ага, 15-15. Ловкость 15, интеллект 15. Вот это интересно.
That technology will get you into trouble here.
Нам нужен еще один уровень. Ладно. Так, Борн, говоришь? Я его только что видел.
There are too many dead already.
I don't have to listen to you.
Так, это не он.
You have no shame, do you?
He's gonna fuck up, and then we'll all have to deal with it.
Так.
Oh, you must be joking.
Борн куда-то свалил. Ладно. Ладно, если найдем, поговорим. Не найдем, да и похер на самом деле. Ясно. Понятно. Вот такие вот энергетические города тут тоже есть. Да, это Элекс. Вот, блядь, Саня молодец, блядь, доебался до меня и ушел. Пиздец, блин.
I'm watching you.
Ты за мной следишь, да? Ну ладно. Следи. Скотина. Бесполезная. Так. Есть. Так.
There. Let's see if you're so fucking clever now you're hanging from a tree by your testicles. Ah! What do you want? Chad. Chad is what I want. So tell me, where is he? I don't know anyone called Chad. He's an outlaw, good with a rifle. Looks stupid, but he ain't. He wears a black hat. What? Ah, I see that's familiar. You've heard that name, haven't you?
There was a guy. Could have been an outlaw.
So, where'd he go? He went to Tavar. Tavar? For fuck's sake. I just came from that shithole.
Так. Ты только сюда не поворачивайся, ага. Так, это я тоже возьму.
That tech's gonna get you in trouble. Put it away or dispose of it. You are not permitted to be here. Good. That's the right decision.
Все, я
You are
ушел.
not permitted. Good. That's the right decision.
А теперь можно поговорить.
Hey, what's that you're hiding there?
What are you talking about?
There, on your arm. What is that?
Это КПК, чё ты доебался?
It's an adjutor. Haven't you seen one before?
I've seen one. I've seen several. It's Elex technology, and that sort of device is forbidden to berserkers here in Goliath. Carrying a piece like that openly on your arm could get you into trouble.
А не пошел бы ты нахуй.
You want to take it? You'll have to cut my arm off.
Right. Well, your arm is safe for me, but don't go showing that thing around. Others who are stricter with the law might see chopping your arm off to keep the law as a price worth paying. Still, best you know that should you find any other Elex technology on your travels, you should take it to the pit for disposal.
Угу. А как вы вообще справляетесь с дикарями?
How do you get anything done without technology?
We haven't rejected technology completely. We have rejected Elex technology. And as you can see around you, we have done fine without it. A clean life. Life as it was before the comet. Life grown from mana. Now, that's a better use for Elex than building devices. So, we collect technology, extract the Elex from it, and throw the scrap into the pit.
А, то есть вы против Элекса, но Элексом вы пользуетесь. Молодцы.
So, you extract Elex just like the Alps.
You're comparing us to those inhuman creatures? Those monsters throw people into their converters. Alive or dead, it doesn't matter to them. We cure the soil of Elix's poison and use it for healing. You will find our healers on the upper ring. They'll show you how we use its power.
Ну, как бы да, можно и планету лечить, и техникой пользоваться, не?
Why not do this and use technology?
You sound like one of those technophiles, looking forward and not knowing their history. Listen, there are books from the Great Fall that say there were other ways to power machines, but that most of them poisoned the air and the soil. And so, Amric and the Forefathers decreed that all technology that poisoned our world should be forbidden. And right at the time machines were forsworn, and we started to make Magalan pure again, mana was given to us. Magic is nature's reward for our rejection of technology. And if you have magic, why would you want technology? So the Alps pump Elex into themselves, the clerics feed it to machines, and we transmute it into magic.
Ну, я тебе одно скажу. Автомат Калашникова страшнее фаербола. А уж град вашу магию, блядь, раскатает на атома. Техника упрощает жизнь, блядь.
Surely technology makes life easier.
Such is temptation. The Alps take Elex. They get stronger, but what have they become?
Victorious. They're beating you.
In the short term. They don't even know what they're fighting for. How can they ever be victorious if they let themselves become machines? They have a love of Elex, a need for it, but as to why? If we knew that, perhaps we could talk with them. But they have retreated into Zakor, only to be seen when they come to kill. And they're changing, becoming less human. While our mana helps us cast magic, it's toxic to the Alps.
But Alps can cast magic.
Yes. Now there is something I don't understand.
Давайте вообще доебемся по полной, блин. Если вам нужен Элекс, нахера вам от него избавляться?
So if you need Elex, why do you want to get rid of it?
Amrek's paradox. We are told Elex is the center of all ills in the world, and yet it is also the cure. So we collect it, transmute it, and hope we can win the race against those who would use it for destruction. You could help us with that.
Угу. Ты хочешь, чтобы я собирал Элекс?
You want me to collect
Это я
Elex?
могу.
You must have seen that monster made of metal that sits on the horizon? That Alb converter?
What about it?
The Albs built it to refine Elex here in Edan, but our warriors forced them to abandon it. That machine is a thing abhorrent to nature. But we can make use of it. Well, of the Elex in it. Amrek's paradox. Let's take that horror and make it magic. It won't be an easy task, but I need to get some parts from the converter that have a high Elex concentration in them. Can you do that?
А если меня поймают за жопу?
And if I get caught bringing Elex into Goliath?
You have my absolute word that this is official business. I told you, we need this. Amrek and the Pilgrim agree. Magic is nature's cure. Technology, its curse. The world hearts will purify Magalan without the need for machines. It's up to us to tidy up the mess that those machines have already made.
Ну окей.
I will get you the converter parts you want.
Good. Great. Thank you. Be careful, though. Last guy we sent disappeared. He promised he'd be back quickly. Never seen again.
Хорошо. Так, ну это я удачно сходил. Ну что, чат, кто живой, отпишитесь. Вон она яма со всяким говном. Не, я пока туда не пойду. Мне нужен этот ангрем. Как там его? О, отлично. Один живой есть, это хорошо. Так, здесь у нас стрельбище, да? Тут стрелы есть где-нибудь? Вот так вот вы идете, гуляете, хуяк прилетает стрела вам в голову. Круто, да? Хотя зачем тут гулять? Вот посидеть, выпить, здесь вообще идеальное местечко. Блин, не долетел. Ау! О, Сергей, привет. Так, давайте консервы и пивко. Стрел тут нет, к сожалению. Здорово.
You're new here, right? You're an incomer? Tell me, what do you think about our laws? Do you think they should be strict or just used as guidelines?
Ваши законы дерьмо, блин. Законы должны указывать путь.
Laws should be guidelines.
It's time you had an education.
Ты кто?
Who are you?
My name is Ornir. I'm one of the workers at the pit. We decommission forbidden technology here, making Magalan safer one machine at a time. I came up with that. Not everyone understands what we do here, particularly incomers. But as Amrek said, technology is seduction. The easy path will lay us waste. And so, here we are, removing temptation from the weak-minded.
Why are you asking me about laws?
Well, you're not one of us. So, I'm not surprised at all that you don't think much of our laws. Listen, can I ask you a favor? As an outsider, you're not bound by our laws. Not as much as a true berserker.
Да.
What help do you need?
I believe I saw someone in the pit. Then he escaped. He's sort of hanging around outside town, down that path near the gate. I think he's an outlaw. I'm only guessing, but I think he must be after the equipment we throw down there into the pit. If it is really one, then he has to disappear.
Ну, пойдем посмотрим. Кстати, да, что ты охране-то не скажешь?
Why don't you tell the guards?
No, they're... If that's a real outlaw, they couldn't deal with it. They're not top-notch, that's why they're here, not on the front line. No, I wouldn't want to put them in danger, but you look like you can handle yourself.
Ну да, 3-го уровня, черт. Угу. Так чего конкретно тебе от меня надо?
What exactly do you want me to do?
Kill him. The outlaw. I'd recommend you do it from a distance. Don't get close. I'm certain he's up to something.
So, why don't you take care of it?
Well, I'm not allowed to leave here. I've got to do things. I'm a technical expert. Angram wouldn't want me to endanger myself. I mean, if he was a piece of technology, I'd be there. The Elex would be out. The law would be satisfied, but... Look, Angram's already watching me. He hears I've been near an outlaw, I'm dead, or exiled.
Ну так сказал бы сразу, что обосрался.
I will take care of the outlaw.
Good. Great. Thanks. I saw him by the cliff outside the gate into Gothic. You know, below the pit. You should check around there.
Серег, да, домой это хорошо. Я сам сегодня с работы приперся. Ой, блядь, на пенсию хочу. Заебала меня эта работа уже. Так, здесь я уже был. Ну что, ничего хорошего тут нет? Давайте мясо, что ли, пожарим. Где этот гребаный Ангрем? Мать его, перемать.
So, what is your crime?
What?
I am Warlord Ragnar, patron of this berserker settlement, while Master Thorold is on pilgrimage. Anyone who commits a crime must answer to me. Emissaries from the other communities also have to speak to me first. So, are you an emissary? Why are you here? Speak.
Я Альп-дезертир.
I am an Alp defector. My people tried to kill me, and I'm seeking refuge.
Ah. You survived an Alb execution? Even if that is true, then you marched straight into the lion's den. So you had better think very carefully about your next answer. Again, what exactly do you want here?
Да что ты доебался? Мне нужна работа.
I'm looking for work.
You can prove yourself by helping the people of Bidan. There is more than enough work to go around. So if you want to be tolerated here, you must follow my rules. These rules are very simple. If you harm the Berserker community, you will pay. If you serve the community, you will receive fair compensation for it. I hope we understand one another, because if not, you will have to answer to me. Is that clear?
Ну да, я понял, ты тут главный.
You're the boss.
Yes, correct. The quicker you understand that, the better for you. Heed my advice, and you will find the Berserkers to be good hosts. Is there anything else?
Так. Да не хочу я с ним говорить пока что. Мне сейчас не он нужен, мне нужен другой черт. И стрел бы купить еще.
You should come with me. See something more than Goliath.
Not now. And you're here for what?
Так. Отлично. Пилка лишняя никогда не бывает.
Yeah, what do you want?
Что пристал? Блять, сволочь. Вот и ебался, блин. Надо бы научиться красться. А вот тут каннабис выращивается, да? Лечебный. Ой, блядь. 100-500 век на дворе, они юзают баллисты, представляете? А я тоже, кстати, весь Нью-Вегас вылезал. Убил на это где-то 50 часов. Так, ну тут у нас ни хрена нету. Где этот ваш чертов ангрим, блядь? Я затрахаюсь его искать. Нормально. Это я удачно зашел. Да, блять, слезь с этой табуретки, блин. Замечательно. Полностью зачистили домик. Так, тут у нас что-нибудь интересное есть? Не, нету нифига. Волчий лист. Ой, здрасте. Здрасте. Блять, это не Ангрим. Ну, здрасте.
Welcome, incomer. I hope you are being treated well. Goliath has always opened its doors to those who need shelter. But these are hard times, and war grows suspicions. As for me, I think the free people should work together in this war with the elves.
Слушай, а я DLC не стал проходить, они мне как-то вообще не понравились.
Will I have trouble here?
It will mostly be talk. People gossip about incomers. If you want the people here to trust you, then help them. Once they do, they will open their doors to you. You will have a place to stay, a chance to become one of us, and they will likely reward you for your trouble. We berserkers believe in second chances. It's your choice whether you take that chance or not.
Ты кто?
Who are you?
I am Cormag, warlord of the Hammer clan. Each of the clans has its own calling, and ours is magic. A gift given to us in our time of need. Proof that this planet needed a guardian, and that it chose us. We can channel power through our bodies, and battle the machines of the clerics. The power mana gives us seems limitless. And yet, it seems so normal now, doesn't it? It's hard to remember that magic is only a generation old. We have only just started our study of it. And the Hammer clan has made that study our purpose.
А как те ваши законы?
What do you think about your laws?
Our laws bind us. They tell us who we are. How we interpret them, that is where we can do better. Death and exile shouldn't be the only sentences. There should be reward in repentance. Leniency could save us valuable people.
Логично.
You think other berserkers are too harsh?
Dedicated, not harsh. And sometimes dedication can blind us to other ways of thinking. Just imagine, if we berserkers could enhance the cleric's energy weapons, or the outlaw's explosives with the power of mana, who could stop us then? Now, Angram would say that giving into technology would destroy us. But I wonder whether holding on to the laws too tightly would do the same. After all, there were those who tried to stop using magic. They said it was against nature. Now magic is all that defends it. Whatever my thoughts, the laws we have now are the ones we must follow.
Так, между кланами есть разногласия?
Are there problems between the clans?
Give any group a name and they'll use it as a cause for argument with others. But, while there are always differences, we are all berserkers. Anyone who forgets that needs a swift reminder of their true allegiance.
И среди вас есть, конечно же, крысы.
You have traitors here?
Not traitors. Troublemakers. People whose mouths move faster than their minds. You think we should use the law to silence anyone who thinks differently? I say they need to be convinced that our cause is best served if we work together. I've been saying that over and over, but it seems some people have stopped listening.
Может, они услышат меня?
Maybe they would listen to me.
Perhaps. You could do me a favor and talk to Elder. He's been speaking out against the Eisen clan. But I'm not sure of the reason behind his anger. You will find him living with the other cultivators down in the cultivator house. I'd be grateful if you can find out the reason he's upset before this bad feeling escalates into something else.
Хорошо. Так, ну у него под носом воровать я, конечно же, не буду. Здорово, Дисент. А, ну ядерки взрывать, да, это круто, согласен. Да идите вы нахуй, мудаки, блять, ёбаные. Затрахали. Так. Где этот Ангрим, мать его, блядь? Я уже затрахался его искать честным путем. Ага. Вот сюда. Вон оно, святилище маны. Однако, здравствуйте.
Another one? I swear if security had been this lax in the days of Eric Eisenfaust, we'd all be clerics. What are you seeking here, stranger? Safety? A new start? Meaning? All those things can be offered to those who accept our laws.
Ты кто?
Who are you?
My name is Angram. It is my duty, along with the other warlords, to ensure the laws are kept and the Berserker way preserved. We offer protection to those from outside who understand that Edan is working to help Magalan. Stick to the laws, respect our ways, and you will find Goliath welcoming. Break the laws, show contempt, and punishment will follow. You will have a fair chance here if you understand that.
Я вообще по делу пришел.
Cinda sent me.
Cinda? Is there another problem with food supplies?
She hasn't received the resupply she needs and nobody seems to know when she will.
Didn't Jorah sort this out? Or has his failure to fix things become my problem?
А он здесь вообще при чем?
What does Jorah have to do with this?
Jorah was supposed to have sorted this out. Once more it comes back to me to resolve this directly. Then there won't be any more escorts for the deliveries. The last group I sent were killed by a troll. We haven't more men to lose that way.
Так отправь больше людей.
Then send more people.
Fight on too many fronts, and you lose the war. I'll not send more men to their deaths. We have scant enough as it is. Cinda will have to deal with this problem herself. Tell her it is time she called on one of the other clans for help. The Ison clan will no longer risk lives for fish and meat.
Что за мудак, а? Вот серьезно. Просто конченый. А, вот и магазинчик.
Stay
Здрасте.
alert out there. What goods have you got?
Understood.
Так, первым делом продаемся. Так, зелье мана мне не надо. Блять. Нет, траву пока продавать не буду. Вот все эти когти, кости, металлоломы, блять, это хуйня. Отмычки, блять, всю эту хуйню пока не буду продавать. Вот эти молотки. Эту хрень, метелку возьми. Так, а от себя мне нужны... Пиздец. Щит. Блядь, даже щит не могу себе позволить. Стрелы мне дай. Угу. Замечательно. Так, ладно, пойдем к Синди, сдадим ей квест. Пока что погуляем по городу, покачаемся. Я хочу себе взлом еще взять. Он из тех вот хуёвин. Он из тех. Вырастает зеленка. Ой, еще стрела. Так. Так. А там наверху должен лежать Элекс. Предлагаю сгонять сначала туда. Так, эликсит. Да, воровство. Угу. Ну ладно, о, сырой эликс. Ну и парочку рублей мы себе забрали. Еще эликс. Не зря слетали. Погнали, скажем Синди, что я поставщик кусок говна. Нормально. Да. Еще крыска. Так, ну что? Я поговорил с этим уродом.
I spoke to Angram.
Oh, great, thank you. Someone who is prepared to do something. When will the deliveries come?
They won't. The men Angram sent to the valley are dead.
And is he going to send more? No, wait. Let me guess. We don't have warriors to spare chasing farmers. How does he expect me to get supplies if he can't? He's got a host of warriors he can assign. I'm one person behind a counter.
Ну, он просто обосрался. Бывает. Хочешь, я сам схожу?
I could go for you.
You? Well, I appreciate the offer, but if his men were killed, I can't ask you to go alone. Besides, it's not one delivery I need. It's regular supplies, and a lot of them. If the Ison clan won't help, one of the others will have to. Would you speak to Ragnar, warlord of the Hooded Crows? Or Cormag of the Hammer clan? I'll have to hope that one of them can understand why this is so important.
Так, ну ладно. Погнали поговорим еще с людьми. Нужно наладить поставки, блин. Потому что без поставок жизни в городе не будет. А этот город мне пока что пригодится. Естественно, я не буду топить за берсерков, потому что, ну их нахрен, этих дикарей. Я колеблюсь между клириками и изгоями. Кстати, да, тут можно побегать. Так, ну там...
Hey, did you know there were some weapons brought back here to Goliath? Energy weapons taken from the clerics? I'd be interested in getting a look at them. If you know how I could get a chance to do that.
Так, а если у меня есть такое оружие?
And if I did know something about them?
That would be good. For both of us. Listen, what I need is some help. Let's be straight. You recently tracked down a pair of cleric weapons, didn't you?
Is that an accusation?
This is a small town with lots of big mouths. There aren't really that many secrets. So, have you given those weapons over to the pit? Or do you still have them? I know some people who would be happy to pay for them. The berserkers don't want them. The clerics do.
Вопрос в цене.
What will you pay me for them?
Of course, of course. I can offer you Elex if you give them to me. That would only be fair. And should you wish to learn more about technology, I could point you to where answers can be found.
Ну хорошо.
I'll sell the weapons to you.
Sell? No. Think of this as a finder's fee. I'll make sure these get back to the right place.
Ну, 300 рублей. Неплохо. Кому-то это не понравится, но, блять, вы понимаете, что мне насрать. Я просто избавился от опасного груза, получил денег. Все, моя совесть чиста. О, Дорс, привет.
So, you decided to stick around. Well, I've been given a job by Warlord Ragnar that I think might suit you, if you want to stay around for longer.
А чё за работка?
Tell me about the job.
Well, the task I have on offer should profit you, and though it's not the best way to sell our community to you, it should demonstrate that we're open about things here. You see, there was a murder committed just outside Goliath a few months ago. A rather dedicated berserker named Ascor was killed. There's been an investigation, but no definitive answers as to why he was killed. So, Ragnar wants me to follow up and find the murderer.
And what can I do?
Well, I'm having trouble getting answers from people. Maybe an outsider will have more success getting them to open up. Would you talk to the suspects and see what they have to say?
Угу. Ну хорошо. Кто жертва?
Tell me about the victim.
His name was Ascor. He was a warrior, newly promoted from cultivator. Ragnar had high hopes for him, but Ascor wasn't popular. He went missing around Mana's Eve 3 months ago. No one knew where he'd gone, and it wasn't like he had many shards to up and disappear with. Then one of Ragnar's patrols found Ascor's body rotting up in the forest. It looks like he was stabbed several times with a sword. Whoever did it was strong enough to overcome him, but clumsy. They didn't find anything on Ascor to point to who might be the murderer.
Ну да, Вань, в Нью-Вегасе херовое дело, согласен. Ну хорошо, найдем убийцу.
Ragnar wants answers. He seems determined to find out what happened. Myself, I don't know if we'll ever know what happened. But if we can eliminate these 5 suspects, he might let this go. And who knows? Maybe one of them did do it, and you'll get the proof.
И о чем я должен у них... Короче, что я должен у них спрашивать?
What do you want me to ask them?
Where they were 3 months ago around Mana's Eve when the crime was committed. What they thought of Ascor. I doubt you'll get a confession. I doubt any of them did it, but you'll get a sense of the men, and then you can report back to me so we can close the case.
Where can I find them?
They're all still out there. Track them down, then report back to me when you've discovered something.
Угу. А ты со мной не хочешь?
Do you think we make a good team, Duras?
We're a team. I'm ready if you are.
Угу. Пока что не хочет. Ну ладно. Ну, Вань, это норма. Так, Синди нужна помощь.
More trouble with the supplies? What can I do to help?
She needs people to collect the food deliveries.
I thought Angram had sent men to do that.
Так. Англин обосрался.
Angram is refusing to send more men.
How does he think we'll eat if no one collects our food? Even his warriors can't fight on an empty stomach. Still, if Angram is worried about sending men, then there must be a real danger. I will send men to help Cinder. But if they're to go out there, then I want to improve their odds of survival. We recently captured some movement detectors from the clerics. They're being stored in the pit, ready for the Elex to be taken out of them. Get me one of those movement detectors, and I will give Cinder the help she wants.
Isn't taking technology from the pit against the law?
Sometimes, laws must be broken for problems to be fixed. Get me that detector, and I will help Cinder. Those are my terms.
Сделаем. Как мне обойти охранника?
How do I get past the pit guard?
It's not for me to encourage the use of technology. But you could use those jump jets of yours to go over the wall and drop down into the gully from above. You'll have to scout it out to find the safest route. That would be a safer and more acceptable route than harming the guard. I'm sure someone as resourceful as you can figure something out that avoids bloodshed.
Ну хорошо, разберемся.
Stop messing around with that thing.
Закрой свой грязный рот. Угу. Нам туда. Полетели в яму. Ну, 15 минут это не час назад, и тем более не 2 и не 3. Так что не парься. Ну, яблоки нашел. Так, я на 5 секунд отбегу. Снова здрасте. Оп! Успел. Ну что, берем все, что к полу не прикручено. Датчик движения. Управление дроном.
Analyzing. System error.
Привет, Краня.
You four? What are you doing here? You were supposed to have remained with me. Why did you leave the crash site?
Survival Protocol 7. Commander presumed dead. U4 unit attempted return to repair station.
Я что, похож на мертвеца?
Do I look dead to you?
Assessing. I calculate the odds of my commanding unit remaining alive are 5.2%. Failure of your mission will lead to execution.
Понятно.
Yeah. Well, they tried that, and they failed. You're lucky you haven't been dismantled for your Elex. Are you able to come with me?
System error. Failure of... System error.
Identify system error.
Analyzing. Minor damage to primary systems. Defense system and weapons are offline. Primary control system impaired.
Can you repair yourself?
Analyzing. Negative. No repair possible at this location.
Yeah, that would be too easy.
Так. Отчет о выполнении цели последнего задания.
Status report of our last mission goals.
Primary goal. Locate and secure Thorold, highest leader of the Berserkers, known as the Pilgrim. Mission status, failed. Secondary goal. Secure data describing transmutation process of pure Elex into mana. Mission status, failed. Tertiary goal. Scout Edan for weaknesses in the Berserker defenses. Mission status, failed.
Well, that was a success, huh?
Negative. Commanding unit status, privileges revoked. Execution ordered as a result of mission failure.
Так почему ты свалил-то?
Why did you leave the crash site?
This unit was offline for 1,043 seconds. On recovery, U4 could not locate the commander. My objectives were to complete the mission or return to base. System error.
Понятно. Так, а что тебе нужно для ремонта?
What do you need to complete repairs? This location isn't safe.
Identifying. Nearest automated repair station is in North Abessa.
Then go. But you four, you are not to report on my status. If asked about me, state that I died in the crash. I will meet you at the repair station in Abessa.
Да, взял так, поехал мимо берсерков. Молодец. Небольшая логическая дыра, ну что поделаешь. Это я возьму. Ну правильно, отдыхать тоже надо. Блять, Джекс, вернись взад. Так, давайте перелетаем через стенку. Угу. Конечно. Перелетели, блядь. Угу. Ну, тогда вот так вот делаем. А, кстати, гнилец. Давайте разберемся с этим красавцем. Блять, куда он испарился? Сюда иди. Ага, молодец. Так, а что у нас тут? Рад, что мы сюда прилетели. Петушок, что ли? Да? Не-не-не-не-не. Даже не думай. Блять, нахер ты у меня фраг спиздил, говнюк. Это, собственно говоря, тот изгой, да? Которого нам заказали. А давайте с ним поговорим сперва.
Ah, shit. Back the fuck off, alright? You don't need trouble. Just walk away and pretend you didn't find me, okay?
You're the one in trouble.
And you came here to talk, did you? You want me to talk? Well, how's this for talk? Go fuck yourself.
Ни хрена себе. А что ты здесь делаешь?
Why are you hanging around outside Goliath?
What? I can't stand here? You gonna hassle someone for just standing here? What are you, a fucking owl? So what do you want?
Как вообще изгоем живется?
How is life as an outlaw?
Total, unmitigated, and relentless fucking joy. I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't want to be stuck out here waiting to get eaten by raptors?
You're not happy being an outlaw?
You know, at least it was my own stupid, shitty decision to be out here. Those poor dumb pricks up there, they come out here to get eaten by raptors because some other dumb prick tells them to. If there's one thing I've learned, if you're gonna end up in this shit, it's better to make that shit yourself, rather than roll around in someone else's.
Логично. А что ты здесь делаешь?
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting on your mom. What do you think I'm doing? I'm trying to find some shit that's worth selling. You even know how much tech they have stashed in their pit? They actually throw all that shit away. But while I know that, it's not like I can hang about up there in Goliath to try and get it. Those tree shaggers get funny about outlaws. Sometimes they bar you from the town for no reason.
Угу. Ты ждешь Орнира, да?
Are you waiting around for Ornir?
Maybe, might be. There's a chance I know a little shit by that name.
He sent me to find you.
So who are you? The errand boy? What, he's got so rich trading with me he's got servants now?
I'm here to kill you.
What the fuck? That little shit. Listen, you go to him and get that dickhead to start trading again. Tell him, tell Ornir I want the shit he promised me.
What shit?
The shit. The technology Ornir owes me. The prime pieces from the pit. Well, prime is stretching the description, but it's a good arrangement. The berserkers get rid of the tech they don't want. Ornir gets shards he does want, leaving the question, what do you want?
Угу. Окей. А тебя что, туда нельзя?
You're barred from Goliath?
Not barred as such, more like forbidden entry on pain of death. I just took some shit, that's all. It's not like they were even using it. Like I said, they throw all sorts of valuable shit into that pit of theirs. So I'm here to collect it and put it to use.
Ясно. Нет, я не буду его атаковать. В таком случае. Пока что не вижу в этом смысла. О, блин, какие люди. Здрасте, здрасте. А я не знаю, либо за клириков, либо за изгоев. За берсерков не хочу, они меня бесят. Так, а я могу просто так добраться до города? Да, могу. Окей, давайте тогда телепортируемся. Ну, спиздил и спиздил. Ну и хер бы с ним, как говорится. Так, ну что, идем, отнесем ему этот сканер, сенсор, или как там его. Вот, и еще к тому говнюку, блять, надо подойти. Блин, опять дождь пошел, ну серьезно. Так, ну что? Вот все твой сканер.
I have the movement detector you wanted.
Excellent work. Now my men stand a chance of seeing danger before they walk into it. Tell Cinder she can count on the support of the Hammer Clan. I will tell the men to be ready.
Вот и хорошо. Так. Когда-то у меня... Ага, уже. Так, мне нужна ловкость и интеллект. Да? Да, ловкость и интеллект. Готово. Опа. А я могу отмычку взять? Могу. Шикарно. Так, сначала к нашему этому самому барыге подойдем. Так, кстати, насчет ценных находок. Так, какой самый редкий предмет из всех, что тебе нужен?
What's the rarest item you're looking for?
Well, there is one thing, but it's a bit special.
Tell me about it.
Well, if you're sure, once we talk about this, you'll be committed. It's all about trust on this one.
Just tell me.
Well, you see, Ragnar, one of the big bosses here, has something of particular interest to me. A family heirloom. Eric Eisenfaust's sword.
Mm-hmm.
A family heirloom?
Well, yes. Just not from my family. Not Ragnar's either. Who knows how he got the sword, but it wasn't legitimate, trust me. Some say Eisenfaust was the real founder of the Berserkers, that he took Amrek's dreams and made them real. They say that 50 years ago, Eisenfaust destroyed an entire army of the clerics' fighting machines using just this sword. Load of old hooey, of course, but even so, with his name on the sword, it's almost priceless. Almost. I'll give you a reasonably sized stack of Elex for it.
Сделаем.
I'll get you Eisenfaust's sword.
Your skills, my needs. What a beautiful business we do together. But be careful, yeah? Ragnar's not gonna want to part with that sword willingly.
Это понятно.
Then your reward will be waiting for you.
Я к тебе по делу пришел.
Teach me some.
Взлом замков, пожалуйста. Отлично. Блять, можно создавать кольца, амулеты. Модификация оружия. Кстати. Нам это в будущем пригодится, но не сейчас. Карманная кража, воровство. Следующий. Кстати, отмычки больше не ломаются. Но это, не знаю, пригодится нам или нет. Ловкость 35, интеллект 30 для следующего взлома. Ладно, не важно. Пойдемте, Пинду обрадуем. Так, клан Молота доставите провизию.
They will? You convinced Cormac to help?
Yes.
Oh, you don't know what a relief that is. I was going crazy here. The least I can do is offer you some Elexit as thanks for your help.
Да сколько хочешь, сока и дай.
Give me what you think is fair.
Well, the Ison clan were due 2 payments. I guess they won't be claiming them now. There was 250 for the first, the same again for the second, so you get 500 Elexit.
Ну вот, отлично. Так, а теперь я хочу взломать тот самый сундук, пока я о нем помню. Там второй уровень. Ну да, пошел я нахер, понимаю. Так, давайте тогда сходим к Арниру. Опять перейти на самый верх. Не, ну тут кроме этого Альрика есть еще адекватные люди. Тот же самый Кормак. Вполне нормальный парень. Есть, конечно, и неадекваты лютые, но в принципе похер. Так, я заблудился. Закрой свой грязный рот, блядь. Вообще берсерки, да, они неадекватные. Чё они так к технологиям, блин, докопались? Честно, не понимаю. Так, я ошибся номером. Вот ты где. Я нашел его.
I found the outlaw.
Is he dead?
No, I talked to him.
Talked? Why did you talk? What did he say?
He wants you to start trading with him again.
Trading? What trading? What are you talking about? If I was trading, that would be against the law. I mean, I'd be a dead man.
About the outlaw.
What? What about him?
Ну что? Вступил в говно и теперь пытаешься выйти чистым из воды?
Why did you stop trading with him?
I wasn't trading. Trading would be illegal. Elex technology is forbidden. Trading without a license is forbidden. Trading with people outside Goliath is forbidden. Anyway, I mean, that stuff was junk. I wasn't doing any harm. And Angram is monitoring the Elex oscillations in the area.
Блин. Ну ты ж ничем не рискуешь. Ага. Ясно. Ну, ремесла у нас и прокачаны. Ладно, пока что мы это дело опустим.
Stop using that here. This is no place for technology.
Так. А что за детали? Вот оно что. Ну тогда мы выходим в дальний рейд. И заодно давайте проверим сундук. Он был где-то там наверху. Блять. Да, нужен второй уровень все-таки. Ну и ладно. А в принципе, знаете что? Давайте на этом закончим. Вот, пора уже заканчивать, да и, блин, стримлю долго. Что ж, спасибо всем, кто приходил, кто общался, кто поставил лайки. Кто будет смотреть записи, тоже ставьте лайки, оставляйте комментарии. Подписывайтесь на канал, если еще не подписаны. Также телеграм-канал, ссылка в описании, там выкладываю анонсы своих стримов. На этом все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем пока.